Hey everybody, Joe here from Mainline Overland. Today I am super excited to show you around the brand new special edition Orvis 4-wheel camper. So this project has been really kept on the down low. 4-wheel and Orvis wanted to keep this under wraps until it was finally ready to launch, and today's the day. So we got our hands on one of the first Orvis edition 4-wheel campers to leave the production line. This is the Hawk model here on our 2022 Ford F-250. So the Hawk model is made to fit the 6.5 foot bed truck. This Orvis edition Hawk 4-wheel camper really has some really unique and well thought out exterior features, as well as some new interior features that we've never seen before for 4-wheel campers. So I'm super excited to show those off to you and show you why this is the ultimate base camp for your fishing adventures. So I'm gonna kick this off with my favorite feature on this camper, and this is the exterior gear storage. So we'll open up this hatch here, and you'll find this fully enclosed and sealed gear locker kind of area here. So it's perfect for drying out your waders. You can put your wading boots down here below. And in the bottom of this, there's actually a drain. So as these drip and dry, all that water in there can drain out right here. I think this is an absolutely killer feature. I really like to see that exterior kind of storage, easy access, grab your fly fishing gear out. It's not gonna get inside of your camper all kind of dirty, wet, and muddy. You can have a designated space to keep all of your dirty fishing gear. So not only does this box feature a drain, but we also have a height adjustable shelf in here that's mounted using L-track. So it's kind of infinitely height adjustable. We also got some L-track on the ceiling, so you can put some hooks up there to hang up your waders. And I love that you're still able to access this kind of dry storage bin from the interior of the camper. Not only is this storage bin great for keeping your fishing gear out of the camper, it'd be also great to throw some stuff like firewood or anything kind of dirty and messy you don't want to keep inside your camper. You can throw it in here. It's all plastic lined, so it'll be super easy to clean out and keep your camper clutter free. On the back here, this camper also features the rear wall steps, so it makes it to get easy access up to anything on your roof. We got this rear porch light, which is a nice amber glow, so at night it's not going to attract a bunch of bugs, just creates a really nice kind of ambience around the camp. And we also have these tilt down rear floodlights, which we open the door, and the switch for those is right inside here. So you can turn those on. It's great if you're cooking out back, or if you just need a little bit more light outside the back of your camper. One last thing on the back of the camper here is we do have the solar input. So if you're running a portable solar panel, you can kind of set up your truck in the shade, put the panel out into the sun, and you can kind of hook it up right from the exterior camper here, which makes it super easy. Moving around the side of the camper, we also got some new added features here on the passenger side, and that is the exterior kind of house plug-in. So this camper does have a built-in inverter. This truck we optioned to do the induction cooktop, which can be unplugged and brought out here. So they kind of put this port so you can easily plug in that cooktop, or if you want to run any other kind of appliances outside, you have that easy waterproof seal, so you can plug in all your gear. And then here we actually have a USB plug. So if you look up in there, there's a standard USB as well as a USB-C plug. So if you're kind of hanging outside, want to charge up your gear, you have easy access to charging points outside of the camper. I like to see that they also added some L-track onto the sides of the camper here. So it'd be a great place to mount maybe an axe and shovel kit. You can mount some jerry cans here. Kind of endless possibilities of what you can do with this aircraft rail on here. One last thing to note that they changed on this camper is the propane fuel door is now on the passenger side. Typically on most 4-wheel camper models, this will kind of be on the back side, but now that we have that big gear locker in the back, they just had to relocate this to the side. I just wanted to mention that. We added the optional Fiamma F45 awning. I think a Fiamma awning is a must-have for anyone running a 4-wheel camper. These are just so much easier, so much simpler to set up than the standard kind of bag style awnings. You don't have to mess with zippers, you don't have to mess with kind of rolling the fabric up into the bag. This is just super easy. You just unwind it and it's ready to go. And then these side support legs simply pop out, flip down like that. And then they're height adjustable here. Lock that in and just go to the other side. As simple as that, you got a bunch of shade under your camper here. Great place to hang out, cook dinner, just hang out for the evening. And putting this awning away is just as easy as opening it. Just put this kind of rod up in here, hook it around the eyelet here, and start twisting away. Just make sure it's snug and you're good to go. Here on the driver's side of the camper, we also have that exterior gear rail, great for mounting exterior accessories. We also have this small driver's side window. This slides open and get some extra breeze in, also just lets a little more sunlight in. Another feature that you will only find on this Orvis Edition 4-wheel camper is the rod storage up here in the front area. So this is a lockable kind of storage locker that you can store your fly rods. So I'll hop up here and show you about it. So opening up this lockable storage area, you'll find a nice kind of carpet lined rod storage space. So there are 3 slots on this side and 3 slots on the other side. So you're able to store up to 6 rods kind of in their own safe compartment. So we'll pull the fly rod out here. A standard fly rod is around 9 foot long, can go up to 10 or 11. So you do have to kind of break your fly rod in half, but it's still so much easier than pulling it out of your rod sleeve, having to assemble all 4 pieces. This really is a huge time saver, a nice peace of mind knowing your rods are locked away safe up above your head here in the bottom of the camper. And putting them away is just as easy. Slide them in there and they stay nice and protected out of the elements, locked away. I personally fly fish for several years now, and I know there's a lot of different setups. A lot of the times I'm going out with 3 or 4 different rods depending on the conditions and what kind of fishing I want to do. So it's super nice that they have all that added storage that you can hold up to 6 rods. So you and your friends can kind of carry every rod for every kind of condition. I think this is a really, really killer feature on this Orvis camper. And right above the rod storage vault, you'll find this special edition plaque. It says Orvis with the 4-wheel camper on there. This is kind of to show that this is the special edition Orvis camper. I think they did a great job with the color combo, really nice, modern, tasteful touch to the camper. It kind of makes it feel a little more special. So that wraps up all the brand new exterior features on this Orvis special edition 4-wheel camper. Let's hop up inside the camper and show you around what's inside. As you step up into this Orvis Edition 4-wheel camper, you'll notice some different fabrics, some different materials, and all these combined really elevate the interior feel of the camper here. So starting off with the fabric choice, they went with a more heavy-duty, kind of water-resistant Orvis fabric here in the gray. This camper also features some really nice throw pillows as well as some roll cushions. These are a nice wool fabric, continuing with the gray, kind of gray and black theme. It gives it a super modern and kind of updated feel. And I really think they killed it with the fabric and color choices in here. With this camper, you also get the bamboo countertop standard. This has been a really popular option since they introduced it. I think it really completes the inside look of these campers. They're super durable and they're going to hold up over the test of time. So in the Orvis camper, you also get the upgraded Lagoon table here. So this is fully adjustable. It can also be removed and kind of moved around. These are some of the nicest tables out there on the market. They're really big in the RV and van world. So very happy to see 4-wheel camper kind of following the trends and upgrading with this table here. Another upgraded standard feature you'll get on this Orvis camper is the underbed storage. So the bed lifts up here, you get a ton of extra storage. We got some wading boots and waders down here. This is also great for a closet, store snacks under here. Just a really great space with some added storage. In previous years, this underbed storage was only available on the flatbed 4-wheel campers. And just in this last year, they made this an option for the standard 4-wheel campers. But in this Orvis edition, you'll get this feature standard. Not only does this bed lift up to get some extra storage, it also pulls out to get some extra sleeping space. So you pull the bed out there, and then 4-wheel supplies these 2 extra cushions, just kind of fill in the gap here. And that little extra room makes it a lot more comfortable to sleep 2 people up on the mattress here. In this camper, we added the optional quilted thermal pack liner. So this is basically a layer of insulation on the upper fabric here. And these just Velcro up to the windows. So if it's cold outside, you want to stay warm in here, it's a good idea to put these up, get some added insulation. The upgraded quilted look, I think, really dresses up the interior of this camper. And like all other 4-wheel campers, you also get the kind of vinyl blackout window that goes here. You also have the clear vinyl window that goes up. If you still want to see outside, if it's raining, you can put these up, protect you from the elements. And then lastly, we have the fine mesh bug screen, so you can get some nice airflow through the camper. Speaking of airflow, this camper comes with 1 powered roof vent fan, but we added the optional second fan. Turn it on there. These are pretty cool because you can actually set the temperature. So right now it's set to, I believe, 80 degrees. So if the camper gets hotter than 80 degrees, these will automatically open, pull some air out. These also have a rain sensor. So if you leave the camper fans running while you're away and starts to rain, those rain sensors in there will automatically close it. These fans just really have a ton of great features, a must-have in camper, and they come with it. As you step up into the camper, you get a good look at the interior access for that big gear storage locker on the outside of the camper. So you open it up here and you get just as easy access into everything. So if you forget something while you're inside, you don't have to go outside of the camper to grab it. It's all easy access right here. And to the right of that is the isothermic fridge. So you get a nice fridge in here with a little kind of freezer section up in the top. This is a really good size fridge, could last you multiple days out there on the road without having to do a resupply. A nice latch on there so it doesn't pop open while you're driving. And really the name of the game with this camper is storage. There's so many different storage spots in this camper. Up on this upper cabinet, both of these lids open up to get you more access to storage. This is a great kind of pantry space. Nice big open kind of drawer bin so you can see everything all at once. We'll close that down. Over here on the kitchen galley, we also have the new bamboo countertops. We also have the Dometic flush mount stove. So this nice glass cover kind of makes a flat surface, but when you want to use the sink, it just pops open. You have access to your faucet there, hot and cold water. And something else new for this Orvis Edition 4-wheel camper is you can either option it with a induction cooktop, which what we did here, or you can also do a portable propane stove. So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. That's kind of why they did the exterior power port on the outside. If you do the induction cooktop, you'll get the exterior power port. If you do the propane stove, you'll get the exterior propane port. So it just really gives you a lot of flexibility of where you like to cook. If it's a nice day outside, I'm always going to prefer to cook outside. But if it's kind of gross, rainy outside, I'd be more than happy to cook here on the inside of the camper. To keep your cooktop nice and secure, they included these L-track mounts on either side of the countertop here. Just using a strap, you kind of lift it up, and you can also see they routed out some little holes in here to keep everything secure and safe while you're moving down the road. Below your sink and cooktop area is also have the master controls of the camper. So starting over here, you have the optional Truma furnace controls. So they just upgraded to the Truma systems, which are super killer propane furnace setup. Down here is your water pump controls. You can also see the level of your water tank over here. Up here is a nice little 12-volt outlet. You get some cigarette ports there, as well as some USB plugs here. And you can also monitor your battery levels and everything from here. Since this does have the inverter, we also have controls for the interior inverter, the outside inverter, as well as the exterior kind of 12-volt outlets. Those are all controllable from the switch panel here. Makes it super easy. Here we have our solar controller, which is an option. So this camper does have solar up on the roof. You can kind of see the current input into the camper. And then here you have your standard household plug running off the built-in inverter. Moving along, we also have our heater output exhaust here. So this is where your heat's going to pump out inside of the camper. And then down here also is your big battery box. Up here is where you get access into your kind of water pump area. You also get some nice built-in storage there. And then down here is more relays and more just electrical kind of stuff. Another feature on the inside that you'll only find on this Orvis Edition camper is this little flip-up prep table here. So this flips up, comes totally flush with the countertop here. And this is just a great little cutting board kind of prep space when you're cooking. This being bamboo, it is a great cutting board surface. So as long as you just keep this clean, I would do all my food prep right on this little table here. Once you're done, there's a little latch underneath and nicely flips out of the way. The Orvis camper comes standard with one 135 amp hour Dakota lithium battery, but we decided to upgrade to the dual lithium battery with 270 amp hours of power and the optional inverter. With plenty of power to run this induction cooktop as well as any other kind of appliances you'd want to run inside the camper here. Really elevating the interior feel and style of this camper. This Orvis Special Edition comes with black cabinets here. It also features the gray coin floor. On a standard four-wheel camper, this coin floor is kind of an upgraded option, but it's way more durable and super easy to clean compared to the standard laminate that they were using previously. So I really like to see the coin floor upgrade in this, especially because as this is targeted towards fly fisher and just fishermen in general, the inside of this camper is going to see a lot of wear and tear and abuse, and this coin floor here is really going to hold up over the years. The combination of the gray coin floor, the black cabinets, and then the contrast up here, the bamboo countertops, I think really upgrades the feel of the interior camper. And it is really just a super modern and great looking place to hang out. Kind of gone are the days of the super cabiny old cabin feel. They're finally stepped up into the 21st century here with these new modern materials and new modern look. I think they absolutely killed it. I spent a lot of time camping in and being around four-wheel campers here at my time at MLO, and I have to say this Orvis Special Edition has a ton of really killer features. I can already envision myself utilizing that exterior gear storage here, the rod holder up front, and all the great interior storage here. I think they really knocked it out of the park with the style here. The new coin floors, those black cabinets, bamboo countertops, I'm really digging this interior. And I think this would be a great upgrade and to kick off those fishing adventures. Thanks everyone for checking out Four-Wheel Camper's brand new Orvis Edition camper. These are now available to order, so head on over to our website, mainlineoverland.com, and put a deposit down so you can be first in line to get this special edition camper. These are going to be super popular. We really think these are going to take off, so we want to get your deposit in ASAP so you can kind of be first in line to get your camper and really kick off those epic fishing adventures. If you want to get one for yourself, go ahead and click the link down below. It'll take you to our website where you'll find a bunch of different product options. You can check out pricing and really just learn more about this special edition four-wheel camper.